my name is Colin Hanratty of 60 Digital and very proud contributor to the TrekkSoft blog and presenter of some TrekkSoft webinars. I'm here with John Fawber, who's the founder and CEO of TrekkSoft. John, how are you?
Great, Colin. Great to be here with you at WTM.
It sure is, yeah. I think it's my 4th or 5th year in a row. I always like WTM. The reason I always like WTM is because even though it's a trade show, I feel like I'm walking around the world. Now, in your walk around the world, have you noticed anything about the different DMOs at this year's trade show?
To be honest, Colin, I've noticed something that's really present this year. We started to see it last year, but anywhere you walk around, all these tourism organizations, they're measuring their success on bed nights, but all their marketing messages is on experiences and things to do. And that's what all the TrekkSoft companies are providing. Guys, the better you can track your sales, the more statistics you can help and bring into, so your tourism organization takes you seriously.
Yeah, and it's funny of that. The perfect example is here at the Ireland stand, me being from Ireland, because their main campaign this year is Ireland's Ancient East, which is a trip to the east coast of Ireland, but it's all activity based, going to see medieval sites.
Medieval castles, the tours of castles, visiting the castles, reenacting again. You can see the same thing in Holland over there. They've got the Holland stand, but then you have canal cruises, Madame Tussauds. It's all the things that you do in Holland.
Exactly, yeah. So, you know what, very good. Let's move on now to the global village and see what's going on down there. Okay, now John, we are now in the global village, and the global village here at WTM is where you'd see an awful lot of the OTAs. OTA standing for online travel agents. A few years ago, maybe some people weren't aware of what OTA would mean because they wouldn't be as internet savvy as they are now. Do you think that a lot of businesses in the tour and activity space are a lot more internet savvy now than they were?
Definitely. That's the other big change we've seen this year. Is 2-3 years ago, if we talked to a supplier and said online booking and then website, sell directly online and distribute through a channel manager, everybody got a very glazed, falling asleep, vacant face. And this year we're getting good suppliers saying, yes, we need that, we want that. So they know they need to sell directly. Their direct channel is very important. They know they need distribution via the big OTAs. And you just look around here in the technology area. 4 years ago, this was a very reserved, subtle section, and now it's one of the busiest areas of WTM this year.
Absolutely, and I see the same as well, you know, in terms when it comes to social media. A few years ago, people weren't really aware of Instagram or Twitter, whereas now everybody is. They just need to know how to kind of what to do with it next. But yeah, overall, I would certainly agree that online presence in the tourism spaces and online kind of knowledge and awareness is certainly growing.
Definitely.
Whereabouts are we moving to next?
I don't know, I think we should head over to South America. What do you think?
Yeah, let's go there. Oh, yeah. Now we're over here in the Latin America section. As you can see, we're here at the Costa Rica stand. John, you said before we started filming that you've seen an awful lot of growth in the number of tour and activity companies that are kind of their online presence has grown, particularly from Costa Rica.
Definitely from Costa Rica. We've seen from TrekkSoft that it's one of the countries where the operators have really understood that their tourism board is using the activities to sell their products, and if they make their products bookable online, they're going to get more business. And we're seeing lots of operators thinking ahead, coming online quickly, and then the ones that we have, their online sales go up and up and up, year on year growth.
In terms of the operators, when you say product, are there any particular, I suppose, industries within the tourism industry, so to speak, or tour activities that stick out? Is it diving companies that you see? Is it like hill walking? Is it zip lining? What is it?
All of the above are great. In particular, we see all the water sports a great fit, and then there are things that people want to book. Often they've got replaced restrictions, scuba diving boats, snorkeling, canyoning trips, or we got scuba diving right here. Any of those have place restrictions, so the operators need capacity management. They want to sell online, but they can't risk double booking, so they need a good software to do that. The Excel and whiteboard doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, of course, which is where you guys come in. Now, I believe, whereabouts are we off to next?
I think we're going to head to our hometown of Switzerland, where we've got Tourism Office Interlaken, and they're a great use case of how a destination can also measure this to success on sales of tours and activities and not just bed nights.
Very good. Let's go on. Finish up here in Switzerland, which is where TrekkSoft HQ is in Interlaken. When it comes to online technology, I believe it's fair to say that businesses in the tourism activity sector in Switzerland have really embraced online technology, maybe more than others.
That's true. And our hometown of Interlaken is a great case study for best practices for tourism organizations who want to go beyond bed nights and really emphasize the things to do. Tourism Interlaken has made sure all the activity suppliers in Interlaken have a great online system, and they've enabled their website with direct bookings. It happened to the suppliers, so now beyond just being a portal for looking at what is to do in Interlaken, the consumers who are coming to the Interlaken website can really say, choose an activity, book it, and that booking goes straight real time to the supplier. Off they go on their trip the next day.
Now we're in just to finish up. We're in a destination where a lot of businesses have embraced online technology. For anybody who's watching this now is thinking, well, I need to kind of take advantage of some of the technology out there to help grow my business. What advice would you have for them?
Choose a system. You need to have a booking system. There's no point in driving traffic to your website if people can't book. So obviously we prefer if you chose TrekkSoft. There are a few other second best solutions out there, but TrekkSoft is good. Second, responsive mobile site. I don't know what the current statistic is, but the majority of views on your website are going to be on a mobile device. Make sure they can book smoothly and effectively on a mobile device. And two, partner up with your competition, and that's something that Interlaken has done very well. It makes no sense for the scuba diving company to compete with the canopy tour company or the rafting company to compete with the paragliding company. Those guests are coming to your destination. They want to do everything, partner, cross-sell, promote each other's activities, and work together as a region to bring all the suppliers online and selling.
Very good. Well, John, it's been a pleasure walking around the world with you.
It was a great time, Colin.
And I hope you enjoy the rest of WTM. It's a successful show for you.
Likewise, thanks for the time. See you at ITB in Berlin.
Yes, look forward to it.
Excellent, great.